This model kit review is of the Nissan, the R34 GTR NISMO. This is the Z-Tune, and it is a 1/24 scale model by Tamiya. And we've got some very nice box art here. And there are the dimensions. And some more pictures of the car. Colors needed. And it says here, it includes the disc brakes. This is for the detail up. So this is also available, where they'll give you the carpet and the muffler and all the other details, but it doesn't come with this kit. So this is kind of just the base kit. And I'm expecting typical Tamiya quality. So let's have a look and see what we've got. Let's start off with the body here. Okay, it looks like the body comes with this. This is our front there, and that kind of goes together there. So those pieces have to be trimmed off here. But it fits together beautifully, and it's very well molded. We've got faint mold lines, very easy to sand off. Here's the body with beautiful vents, and look at that, perfectly indented doors, and of course perfectly recessed panel lines. We do have a slight mold line there that'll need to be sanded out. And then skyline on the back. You can see where the plastic has kind of come together here from the different, it's flown from the different mold ports. Okay, so this sprue here, we can see we've got the chassis with the built-in transmission and engine parts. It's interesting. Wonder how I managed to get that mold to go in there so perfectly. We've got steering parts there, axles, the sway bars. We've got the subframe there, wheel parts. There's the oil pan. I guess that'll go on top there with our front transmission, and the rear one there. We've got some grills, suspension parts. Here's our exhaust with muffler. Windshield wipers, just absolutely beautifully molded. So it does not look like we have this of an engine bay. So over here we've got, interesting, we've got a front grille, I guess a different version here, the GTR, and then a rear skyline bumper. So let's have a look at that. I guess we're not going to end up using that skyline bumper. That's if you want to have the regular skyline, but this is the Z-Tune version with the skirts, you can see there. The same thing with the front. Got the inside of the door panel there. Got the seats with the molded in back. That's very nice. We've got our dashboard there. Side mirrors. This looks like this is a little pop-up little area there for graphics. We've got our steering column. Some side skirts there, and in our wing. Edges of the wing there. There's our steering wheel, radiator, stick shift, and then over here is our cockpit. Central console and rear seats are molded in. So, and we've got our wheels. Now, these wheels molded in black. I don't really see the point of molding things in different colors these days. But there's the other option here we have is the chrome. So there's the chrome option. We also have the lights there, and side mirrors, and we've got another steering wheel, some disc brakes there. Okay, here we've got our tyres, nice and soft, and then those little poly caps, so that tells us the wheels will probably rotate. Here's our glass, and got a splitter over here and a diffuser over there. Got some headlights and side lights. We've got one piece molded front and back windshield. We've got the you can see over there they've kind of molded in those lines for the rear defrost. We do have some masks for painting the windows. Over here, the masks, and we've got some wire mesh. We've got some press-on silver parts, because it's really hard to replicate that. So that's always very nice to have. And then we've got a few decals here. And let's have a look at those decals. Not too many, but they usually aren't needed. Some carbon fiber, instrument panel, and some tire decals. Okay, let's have a look at our instructions here. So here's some details about the car. This is quite expensive. And that's one of these kind of annoying fold outs. Okay, let's have a look. So we're going to start off with the suspension there. We're going to mount that onto the chassis. All the extra little details here for the suspension. It's nice to have all that detail. There is our exhaust with muffler. There's the rear axle. And then, so I'm sorry, that's the front axle actually, with the oil pan and then the radiator in front. And then we put on the steering and front wheel hubs. We put on the subframe and mount our wheels. Here we're doing the rear wheels there. Now we build the cabin or cockpit. We're putting the seats, instrument panel, and door sides all together. Over here we've got the cabin going on, and then our glass. Over here you can see that's what all the mesh is used for. Those are the actual sizes. And then start to paint the body. Okay, so we've got our headlights. Oh, there's a tail light, sorry. Tail lights, and then put our front grille on there. This is the Z-Tune edition with the splitter in the front. Got windows going on there, and then body's mounted onto the chassis. Front details going on, the rear wing, and that's all mounted. So there's some details here about painting. So all in all, very beautifully molded kit, lots of great details, nice little accessories. That's going to be a great build.